challenge to our community. Like many other cities, we are experiencing the daily impact and challenges of getting this COVID-19 virus under control. Like many other cities, we are working diligently to minimize the negative impact this virus is having on our citizens, hospitals, schools, businesses, social, and faith-based activities. Also, we are continuing to address major challenges that confronted us pre-COVID-19, like drug overdoses, high homicide rates, and citizens having more influence on actions and outcomes of our police department. Collectively, we are strategically increasing our focus, energy, time, resources to accomplish better outcomes relating to these ongoing issues that I just mentioned that are resulting in the continuous losing of members of our community. It is not reasonable nor wise for us to continue spending much needed energy, time, and resources verifying the well-proven fact that our presidential election was fair. For the sake of democracy, we must continue moving forward. Please stay home, be safe, and as a community, let's keep moving onward and upward. I applaud the mayor, all of our elected officials, and law enforcement personnel for working diligently to ensure the safety of our community this weekend. I'm honored and pleased to introduce Mayor Ginther.
Thank you, Jerry, and good morning to all of you that have joined us here today. A special thank you to our Congresswoman Joyce Beatty, our State Senator Stephanie Coonsey, Chief of Police Tom Quinlan, President of the Franklin County Commission Kevin Boyce, Council President Shannon Hart. You've just heard from Jerry Saunders, and you will hear momentarily from Dr. J. Love Benton. Our nation is facing a great struggle right now. After the violence at the Capitol last week that put at risk the lives of our congresswomen and men from both parties and their staff, the threats of armed protests across the country this weekend and heading into the inauguration of President-elect Biden. As I said last week, what we saw in the Capitol is not who we are as a country. It is unacceptable. It was a vile demonstration of the worst elements of our society that we cannot ignore and we must root out and guard against, lest it be allowed to squelch the pursuit of equality and the common good that defines us as a people. In the coming days, we will not allow hate, violence, and destruction to be part of our city. Our Constitution gives everyone the right to protest peacefully. It does not give anyone the right to incite violence, harm, or intimidate others, or destroy property. All of us here today stand together on this. It is our responsibility as Americans, elected officials and community leaders, to protect the safety of our residents and defend the city we love against those who seek to tear it down. Hate has no place in Columbus or these United States of America. We are taking every measure together to assure the safety of our residents and protection of our institutions. Governor DeWine has called up the Ohio National Guard. The Columbus Division of Police is working in close collaboration with them, as well as the Ohio State Highway Patrol, Homeland Security, and the FBI. I am announcing today that I am closing the downtown City Hall campus to the public next Tuesday and Wednesday. We have asked all employees who can work remotely to do so during this time. Each of us can do our part to help keep our city safe as well. And that's what we're here to talk about today. What hate groups want is confrontation, to give them a platform and to amplify their message. Let's not give it to them. Avoid planned protests this weekend and leading up to the inauguration. Be aware of your surroundings and your situation. Leave if you do not feel safe. Seek help if you see something suspicious. And if you see something, say something. You can leave a tip on the CPD app or call the non-emergency line at 614-645-4545. You can also call the Homeland Security tip line 24 hours a day at 877-647-4683. Of course, if you or others are in imminent danger, call 911. And let's find peaceful ways to celebrate the lessons and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., whose birthday we will be honoring on Monday. Let's drown out the messages of hate with our messages of peace, unity, and reform. It's now my pleasure to introduce someone who knows all too well and had an incredibly traumatic experience just a week ago at the U.S. Capitol with her colleagues from all over America. Our Congresswoman, please welcome Joyce Beatty.
Thank you so much to our mayor, to all of the elected officials, the community leaders. We're here for a purpose today. Jerry Saunders said it so well. Thank you for calling us together. And thank you, Mayor. I'm here because of the words you just said. We are on the front door of Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday celebration. So many of his words ring out today. But the first one, when he said, "It is always the right time to do what is right," rings out clearly to me. Mayor, thank you for telling us what's right to do. It is about safety. It is about protection. It is about togetherness, your words. So now I say to the public, it is first about us being safe. It is about us protecting all of us, no matter your stance in life. It is about us being together. Yes, I was there on January the 6th, when the United States Capitol insurrection with white supremacy on display. There are not enough words for me to share with you what it was like. So this is not a march. This is not a protest as we have witnessed before, when people are calling for justice, calling for action, calling for us to stand together. This was a riotous, mob, thug group of people who came with hatred, who came to destroy the United States Capitol, who came to harm people. These are their words, not my words. So I can say to you, I was there, barricaded in my office with young professionals in the beginning of their career, frightened, panicked, crying, huddled together on the floor under a wood desk, trying to put chairs up to the doors because why? We could hear a gunshot, we could hear glass breaking, gas exploded. And we felt helpless. We had officers who were under and unprepared by their leadership, not those officers. So many of them put their life at risk. 2 died as a result, directly and indirectly. Other innocent lives were taken. So today I come to ask us to listen, to protect each other, to stand together, because this is no time for the hatred that we saw in the United States Capitol in Washington, D.C. We learned our lesson. Now our police leadership are calling in the National Guards, are putting enough troops there and officers from all over the United States to keep us safe and to make us safe. I thank this community as we stand here as diverse as we are, not always agreeing, not always believing in one another, but today let the message be Columbus, Ohio stands together. Columbus, Ohio is sending a message to our community that we will not tolerate this, that we will stand together and we will all say those same words. We are here today, Mayor, in your words, because of you. We stand for safety. We stand for protection. We stand for togetherness. And we stand for justice. Thank you. It is my honor to introduce our next speaker, Senator Kunze.
Thank you, Congresswoman Beatty, for those powerful words. And we're thankful that you're safe and that that all of our representatives were safe last week. And I just want to say that, again, I'm State Senator Stephanie Kunze, and I'm very grateful to the Governor of Ohio and to Mayor Coleman, to the community leaders that are joining us today for their work, for their intention in being prepared for this weekend and for the weeks to come. I just wanted to there's been so many positive things that have been said this morning. And I just wanted to reiterate that we all have a choice of how we spend our time, of what we do, how we show support for things. And I would encourage us, after such a long year where many have felt hopelessness, discouragement, there's been a lack of certainty, there's been a lot of uncertainty in our nation, in our state, certainly in our community over the last year. And we can take this weekend and this week coming up to really encourage one another, to show gratitude for each other, to thank the brave men and women who risk their lives every day to keep us secure. And I encourage us to join with the faith community in a weekend of humility, in prayer, in whatever it is that however you show gratitude, maybe take a walk in nature, really take some time to rest, reflect, and encourage one another, because I think that's what we need the most from each other right now in this difficult time and in the difficult days ahead, is to join together in love and in community. And I'm thinking about some of the words to paraphrase Martin Luther King Jr., but it's only light that will drive out darkness. And so I wish you all a weekend of reflection, of care for one another, and of light. And so with that, I will introduce, it's my honor to introduce Chief Quinlan to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator. What we saw in the U.S. Capitol should anger law-abiding people. Here in Columbus, we have brought everyone to the table to ensure our city and our capital are safe. We have extensive plans in place to address hazards throughout this weekend and through the inauguration of President-elect Biden. City and state leaders have partnered with all the appropriate stakeholders to engage the resources needed to safeguard our community. No resource that has been requested has been denied. Our officers, firefighters, emergency managers, healthcare workers, and business owners are focused on each doing our part to ensure the safety of all in our city and are communicating with each other to focus on a unified mission of safety. Because of the legitimate concerns that surround these events, we have extensively prepared and stand ready to preserve law and order here in our capital city. We have examined threats and vulnerabilities to anticipate the needs and best strategies to guide our combined responses. I am asking members of our community, if you do not have business downtown, please avoid the area through this period of uncertainty, specifically September 17th through Wednesday the 20th. If people wish to exercise their rights to free speech, we will make every effort to protect you in doing so. But please take this opportunity to limit the risk to everyone in our community by simply avoiding the area. If you decide to participate in events over the next several days, we urge you to follow the directions and guidance of our public safety professionals who are in the area to ensure your safety. Please comply with their directions so we can focus our attention and coordinated efforts on those persons who may be bent on disrupting a peaceful transition of power or causing harm here in our city, harm to people, harm to property, or harm to our institutions and symbols of government. Police will be highly visible, and we will be wearing body-worn cameras. People caught on video or in photos who engage in illegal acts should expect to have their images released to identify lawbreakers to hold accountable. If you are arrested in the area, you will be charged with the appropriate crimes and will go to jail. There will be no tolerance for illegal activity, no tolerance for property destruction or causing harm to others or defacing our symbols of government. As the police chief, along with my counterparts at the county, state, and federal agencies, we are prepared for the activities that this city will face over the coming days. We will work in a unified command to ensure this city and our state are well protected. I thank everyone in advance who heed these warnings. On a personal note, having served 9 years in the Ohio National Guard myself, and having been called to service and deployed during my tenure, I'd like to extend my sincere thanks to the men and women of the National Guard for their help here in Columbus. This is truly an example of members of our community leaving civilian life to don the uniform and join the State Highway Patrol and Columbus Police to work in a true partnership to provide for the public safety. I thank all of our citizen soldiers for their support and welcome their participation on our team. And with that, it's my honor to introduce to you Franklin County Commissioner Kevin Boyce.
Good morning. I had to choose between a mask and glasses. I chose the glasses. Good morning. I'm Franklin County Commission President Kevin Boyce, and I want to encourage everyone thinking about coming downtown this weekend to simply think again. Just over a week ago, we all watched in horror as a violent coup attempt unfolded in our nation's capital. On the same day, a much smaller protest in Columbus erupted in violence as protesters and counter-protesters squared off at the State House lawn. These things are unacceptable, and I can assure you will not be tolerated. If people come to the State House to complain about the outcome of November's election, they'll be allowed to protest because it's their right. But we don't want to do anything that will amplify hatefulness or violent rhetoric. We know that some of these protesters will be coming to Columbus looking for a fight. The best way to combat them is to simply ignore them. Instead of engaging with protesters, I want to encourage everyone to find peaceful ways to engage in your neighborhood this weekend and to think about the life and the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Whether you're in our congressional district, the city of Columbus, or even Central Ohio, we're all Franklin County, and we need to stand together. Martin Luther King Jr. asked us to serve our communities with a heart full of grace and a soul generated by love. Fortunately, I truly believe that grace and love are things that we have plenty of here in Franklin County. And this weekend is a great time to show our commitment to that cause and that legacy that we honor in Martin Luther King Jr. It's my pleasure today to introduce now City Council President Shannon Hart. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. To my friends and my colleagues, elected officials, Congresswoman Beatty, to our Mayor Ginther, to Senator Coonsey, to Commissioner Boyce, and certainly to Mr. Jerry Saunders, Dr. Benton, and our Police Chief Quinlan. It's an honor to be here. I come echoing the message that all of my colleagues are asking this weekend, which is for folks not to come downtown if you don't have to, especially not around the State House. We can't give these folks the oxygen. We can't interact with them, picking dumb fights with them, because it just fuels the hate. The numbers that potentially will show up on the streets for hate and conspiracy theories, that number will be dwarfed by the number of folks who support justice and a better tomorrow. So I'll repeat it again. Stay home and stay away from the foolishness. Let us do something in our neighborhood in a safe, socially distant manner. Talk to our relatives, spend time with our kids, look towards the future rather than a racist and hateful past. The storming of the Capitol was an act of terrorism, and they want to change who we are. They want us to turn against one another because of our skin color, or because we pray differently, or because we love differently, because we are a part of a different political party, or because we come from rural areas or urban areas. We won't buy into that. It's not who we are. We're going to inaugurate President-elect Biden as the 46th President of the United States on the 20th of January. We're going to inaugurate Kamala Harris as Vice President, the first black woman to hold that role. So everyone, we can take a deep breath. Our country is headed towards a brighter future. We're going to be okay. We're going to defeat this pandemic, and we're going to rebuild our economy so it works for all of our families. So this weekend, put some love back into the world. Share something that you're grateful for on social media. Focus on what makes the world beautiful rather than what a few individuals want to make it look ugly. Ignore the handful of folks who want to take America back to past times. White supremacists aren't interesting, so don't treat them like they are. Don't give them the space. Don't give them the energy. Help us keep everyone safe by just staying out of downtown this weekend. As we work to uplift one another this weekend, I'm excited today to roll out and announce, in partnership with the mayor and his Department of Neighborhoods in the MBK Village, this t-shirt. It is a partnership. It's the MBK t-shirt. It's in partnership with Homage, a local t-shirt consignment shop. The proceeds from this shirt that goes on sale today will support the MBK new scholarship to support and send young men of color to college. We know that during the pandemic, many folks have been not able to access higher education. With the sale of this t-shirt, folks will, there will be a new scholarship set up in the Department of Neighborhoods for MBK and for young boys of color, both black and brown. And so you can purchase this shirt at homage.com/MBK. And so get the shirt. This is the type of things that we need to do this weekend to show that we're moving forward, to show that we care about one another, to honor the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. So again, don't let this moment steal our joy. We're going to be okay, Columbus. Let's do what we have to do to stay safe this weekend. Let's honor the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And with that, I'm going to introduce my friend, Dr. Love Benton, to come to the podium.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. My name is Dr. J. Love Benton. I am a graduate of The Ohio State University, and I have been active in the Columbus community my entire adult life. I work as an educator. I am a wife, a mother, and I am committed to the issues of equity and justice. I also serve as a member of Chief Quinlan's advisory panel that the mayor appointed last summer. A lot of information has already been shared by all the speakers before me about how we are planning for activities in our cities in the days ahead. I appreciate the opportunity to offer my perspective. I believe people have a right to peaceful protests, a right to make their voices heard. I and so many others in our community continue to lift up Casey Goodson Jr., Andre Hill, and all of the Black lives lost at the hands of law enforcement. But the events being planned this weekend are not about peace, unity, or justice. They are about division and hate. Here in Columbus, we will continue to shed light on racism. We will continue to fight for justice. We will continue to push towards systematic change within our justice system, police departments, and educational systems. We will continue to push for truth and humanity. We will continue to stand for equity and equality. We will continue to stand for healing and unity. As we think about Dr. King and prepare to celebrate his legacy, we have to remember that to change this world, we have to stand for what is right. I would like to use this moment to say that I am thankful and I appreciate all of those who have been charged with my and the public safety during these trying times and choose to stand for what is right. We have all learned a lot since this summer's unrest, and it is imperative for us to continue to work towards unity, even when we may have different points of view. By doing so, we lift up humanity, we give a voice to the voiceless, and we live to continue the necessary work of the people, for the people, and by the people. We will continue to stand for peace, but we will not stand for fear and intimidation. It has no place in our city. We all have a right to live without threat and harm, but we all must be safe, and we all must stand united. I urge you to stay at home, to stay safe, to stay peaceful over the next several days. Thank you. And I now would like to turn it back over to Mayor Ginther.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Benton, and thanks to all of our speakers here today. As you can see, what we're facing in the coming days is not a Democrat or Republican or independent concern. It's not a black or white concern. It's an American concern. As Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. I'll be happy to take a few questions regarding this weekend, but out of respect for the time of all of the speakers that were here today, as you know, as mayor, I have to answer any question that you may have about any subject on your mind. But if we can keep the questions here about this weekend and our preparation over the next week or so, I'd appreciate it. But I will hang around and ask the chief to hang around if you have any additional questions about other matters.
Baskets, mailboxes around Capitol Square, and also what does your intelligence tell you about how many protesters are expecting, and also counter-protesters, what are you hearing?
I don't think there are any plans to remove trash cans or mailboxes around Capitol Square, Chief. And we really don't get into intelligence or scenario planning, Mark, to make sure that we protect the integrity of those plans and our reactions. But I think just based on what you can find on social media, there are many different groups that are encouraging folks to come, but there are also some groups that were expected that have said they're not going to participate. But we are preparing. I think you heard yesterday the governor, Chief Quinlan, General Harris, Superintendent of the Highway Patrol. We are planning for the worst case scenario. You see something what Congresswoman Beatty endured last week at the Capitol, and we are preparing for the worst case scenario. Chief, anything additional to that? Yes.
Obviously, there's always concern, but I feel very protected based on what you just heard. The difference here is we are preparing for the actions. In D.C. on January the 6th, most of us felt unprotected because we were underprepared. And so today is very comforting. think the safety measures, unfortunately, are necessary. And I gladly went through the metal detectors. I gladly opened my purse to be inspected because, unfortunately, we have individuals who took the same oath of office I did, who openly said they would take their guns onto the House floor, who openly participated in words with what we saw on January the 6th. So I'm pleased that if you don't keep a mask on, if you don't go through the metal detectors, there will be a significant fine, up to $10,000 out of your paycheck each time. So I gladly, I'm sorry I wasn't at the microphone for him to hear, so let me just paraphrase. I gladly went through the metal detectors, opened my purse to be inspected. I think it was another way of the Congress protecting 435 of us in those halls and the 100 senators. For those members who chose to openly use their words to incite riots, to say that they wouldn't go through, I think that they are failing the American people. I don't think they're representing us well, and I think there should be consequences to them.
Well, I'll let the chief speak a little bit more to that. Some of the groups that were organizing had been considered hate groups by the Southern Poverty Law Center by their definition. Others are identified as paramilitary insurrectionists, so all groups that we're very concerned about. As the Congresswoman said, what we saw last week was not a protest, it was an insurrection. It was a violent mob that put at risk not only the life of the Vice President of the United States, but the Speaker of the House and all of the staff and our Republican and Democratic members of Congress. That is very different than the types of protests that we've seen before, and why we're taking this so seriously. But that's how we define what is a hate group by the Southern Poverty Law Center's definition, and other groups that follow this, the Anti-Defamation League and others that look at these groups, see the activity they've been involved with, what they believe in, what they're promoting, and in some cases, in Charlottesville and other places, what they've actually done. Chief, any additional?
Thank you for the question. So the way police engage this this diagnosis is of who to focus on is really just driven around actions. The decision and determination of whether someone's involved in a hate group is really made after the fact. It's not something that the law enforcement looks at to divide this group versus this group and whether we like what they're saying or dislike what they're saying. We focus on actions and behaviors and have matched up with crimes. If they commit a crime, we will take the appropriate enforcement action. Now, what happens after that is a prosecutor will look at that and decide if it was based on a hate group or hate bias crime. If that's the case, then from prosecution standpoint, they have the option to enhance the penalty or enhance the level, whether it's an M3 to an M2 or a F5 to an F3. They can enhance it. But from a law enforcement perspective, we simply look at behaviors and actions and enforce those as they apply to the law. I'm sorry, I can't hear it. Well, I think you've all seen the reports that there's a call for all 50 state capitals to for people to converge on and take some type of action, because I think the determination by certain hate groups are that Washington D.C. after what happened on January 6th will certainly be much more hardened and ready, and they're hoping to find a weakness somewhere else. We're not going to allow that to happen here. Again, the intelligence and everything else, we may be able to speak more on it post-event, but we're not going to discuss that leading up to the event. Thank you. There was one arrest made that's been brought to my attention. That was a person who was an illegal carrier of a firearm, and we monitored them while they're at the State House, made sure everyone was safe, and then we waited until they were safely out of that area to make the arrest. That way there was no, it was done in a very low-key way and far more ensured safety of everyone involved.
Chief, how do you prepare your men and women for an armed protest versus some of the protests that we saw over the summer, especially when these groups do have the potential for violence like we saw in the U.S. Capitol? And yes, open carry is allowed, but it does kind of bring that up quite a bit, the possibilities.
Again, we have to follow the law. Open carry or concealed carry, if they're authorized, is not a worry to us. It's more about any type of provocative actions or what they do handling that weapon that would draw law enforcement's eye. And again, we focus on de-escalation and the power of our presence. The fact that people see an overwhelming force and make the conscious decision that they're not going to, challenge a group of people who are men and women from this community that are standing ready to protect the community. That's our goal. I'm sorry. No, it's a public record. I don't have the person's name in front of me. I've seen the video and how the arrest was made, but it's a public record. You'd have to ask our public records unit, please. Well, certainly, as our Congresswoman said, that there's a difference between being unprepared and feeling unsafe and being prepared and feeling safe. In this case, our goal is to be over-prepared and underwhelmed, and so we are fully prepared and putting measures in place to allow for people to freely exercise their legal rights, their constitutional rights, and address those who are not engaging in lawful activities. And that's why we ask very clearly, if you choose to come down and participate, we will do everything we can to protect you in doing so. But there are people, bad actors, who try to infiltrate that group and will try to exploit that group anonymity to try to engage in unlawful activities. Please follow the instructions of law enforcement when we ask you, please move over here, go this direction, do this thing, whatever that may be in this situation. Allow us to single out and kind of surgically target those individuals who need to be removed, and we will reestablish a safe zone so you can come back and continue your free exercise of rights. Again, over-prepared and underwhelmed. I think the important part is that we can't claim that we didn't have advance notice. January 6th made it very clear to everyone, and any responsible police chief in this country is on notice that that there are people that are willing to go beyond anything I've ever seen in my career and engage our own citizens in violent activities, insurrection, if you will. We are prepared and we have to be. I'm sorry.
I think just to follow up, we were contemplating issues with confrontation and violence even at early vote centers. We were speaking with the governor and making plans as far back as September, because there were threats about armed poll watchers showing up at places. We were certainly anticipating and planning after the election until a winner was declared, leading all the way through Inauguration Day. So we've been having those conversations with the governor, mayors across the state, elections officials. So we fully anticipated this. No one anticipated a riot and an insurrection at the U.S. Capitol the way we saw it, but we have certainly been contemplating this type of violence and confrontation for some time now, and so it's just a natural continuation of that thought process that we think we need to be prepared all the way through the inauguration of the president-elect and the vice president-elect. Jeff, back to your question, the capital cities have been a particular focus, and the chief and I have been part of calls and planning scenarios with the U.S. Conference of Mayors, the major City Chiefs Association, all trying to share information, whether it's Lansing, Louisville, other places around the country, Albany, and others that are contemplating some of the same things that we may be seeing here. So there has been a good amount of information sharing and intelligence sharing as well. It's a fair question. I think what the Congresswoman and her colleagues and the U.S. Senators were there to do was part of their obligation, their oath, to certify the elections and approve the undisputed winner of the presidency and the vice presidency. And they, I'll let the Congresswoman speak for herself. I think they felt very strongly they needed to honor that commitment and oath and stick to that deadline to show America that there was no dispute, there was no question over who won the election. I think we're in a little different place here without the same sort of consequential and timely decisions that our members of Congress and U.S. Senators had to make on that particular day. And so I think, the county, the city, the state have all decided, based on what we know and what we saw last week, the safest thing for public officials, public servants is to keep our offices closed until the inauguration. Congresswoman, any additional points?
No.
We'll stick around for questions, but thanks everybody for being here.